While the world map of Assassin's Creed Shadows hasn't been fully unveiled yet, the collector's edition of the game does include a printed version. Thanks to a few promotional pictures released for the collector's edition, we can get a sneak peek at what the map will look like, including its various regions. We also have official information on the size of the map in Shadows, and how it compares to the maps of previous Assassin's Creed RPGs. This video covers everything we know about the Shadows map so far, so let's get started. So, this is our very first look at the whole map of Shadows, which takes us to late 16th century Japan. The map features 9 distinct regions. The 8 visible regions are Harima, Iga, Ki, Omi, Setsu, Tama, Yamashiro, and Yamato. The 9th region could be Wakasa if we go by maps from that time period. Our shinobi assassin protagonist, Naoe, comes from the Iga province. In the trailer, we see Yasuke arriving in Japan at the port of Sakai, located in Setsu province. It's likely that these places are where both of their journeys begin in the game. In the 16th century, the major cities of central Japan were Kyoto, Osaka, Sakai, Nara, Azuchi, and Himeji. Kyoto was the largest and most significant city during that time, so it's likely to be the main city in the game. Unlike previous Assassin's Creed RPGs, Shadows isn't covering the entire setting. Instead, it focuses on the central regions of Japan. But don't worry, the map won't be small. Official info says its open world will be as big as ancient Egypt in Origins. So how does Shadows' map, focusing on just central Japan, match up with Origins' map, which covers most of ancient Egypt? It's because Shadows' map maintains a much closer to real-life scale ratio. This means the map will accurately reflect the actual scale of the region, giving a realistic sense of the distances between major locations. Major cities will be really big and dense, closely representing their real-life counterparts. As per the creative director, the environments feel wider, the mountains feel like real mountains, and the castles are large and take up a lot of space. So compared to Origins' map, which had a lot of deserts and empty areas, Shadows' map will feel pretty big. The info that the map size is similar to Origins means the map of Shadows will be around 80 square kilometers. For comparison, Valhalla's England map was 94 square kilometers, while Odyssey's map was 130 square kilometers without including the sea, and 256 square kilometers with the sea. By this measure, the map size of Shadows will be roughly 60% the size of Odyssey and approximately 85% the size of Valhalla. So, while the map of Shadows might not be the biggest, it's still going to be really big. One notable spot missing from the Shadows map is Mount Fuji, but it could be added in a DLC later on. We love how Shadows is focusing on specific regions. This choice allows for future games set in Japan without using up all the potential settings at once. Japan's history is incredibly rich and interesting, so another game could easily explore a different region, like Edo. We think it's smart for Shadows to concentrate on detailed regions instead of making a massive map just for the sake of it. One of the biggest new additions in Shadows is the introduction of changing seasons and reactive environments. According to official info, this feature is going to add a lot of depth and variety to the map. Each season will bring a unique feel to the gameplay. For example, in spring and summer, when plants bloom and flower, there will be bushes and long grass to hide in. Come autumn and winter, these plants will die, taking away those hiding spots. Winter also brings frozen water, stopping you from entering pools and ponds. Plus, icicles will form on rooftops and can fall if disturbed, potentially giving away your position. This new season system promises to transform the game world, making it feel different and larger than it actually is. So, what do you think about the first look at Shadows' world map? Tell us in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for future updates.